I was so scared. Like, I literally, out loud, in the middle of the street, I was like, oh, hell no. Oh. What's up, everybody? It's Your Majesty. Welcome back to my queendom. Today's video is going to be a story time. This story time is super scary. It's spooky. I thought I was gonna die, you guys. Like, obviously, I didn't die, but I could have. I could have died. So, this is what happened. One morning, it was super early, and I was on my way to class. That morning, when I left and it was pitch black, I got to the bottom of the stairs and I was walking out of my apartment. And I remembered that I left my pepper spray upstairs in my apartment. And I thought, maybe I should get it. It's dark out here, scary stuff happens. But I don't know why. I just thought I didn't have time, even though I could have literally ran back upstairs and got back downstairs in like 10 to 15 seconds. I don't know. But so I left my pepper spray in my apartment and I thought, I'll be fine. Across from my apartments is a shopping center. On the other side of the parking lot, there's like one side of the street has street lamps. The side that I'm on is completely black. No street lights, no nothing. There's trees like hanging down this low and it's super eerie and creepy. There's hardly any cars, maybe like one car every like minute or something like that. It was pretty much like a horror movie. If you guys have been watching me do all this that morning, you be eating your popcorn like, girl, you dumb. You know you gonna die. You should have got that pepper spray. I finally get out of the parking lot and I'm in the darkness right now. I hear shoes scuffling on the sidewalk. And I turn around and I see a dark figure. Like, it's just black. He's far enough behind me that if he ran up on me, I have enough time to hear his footsteps and do something. But for some reason, I thought, it'll be okay. I'll just let him pass me, even though it's freaking dark as heck and he could do anything he wanted to me right then and there and nobody would know. To make myself feel a little better, I put my hand in my pocket and I had a fork. A fork that you eat with, yes. There was one night that I was walking through downtown and I had brought lunch to school that day and I had a fork and I was scared because it was night and I'd never been in that part of downtown at night by myself. And I was like, hey, here's a fork. I could stab somebody with it. Great idea. So I put my hand around the fork and I was like, if he does try something, I'll just stab him with the fork. Stab him with the fork. Stab him with the fork. And I crossed the street, right, to the part that had lamps on it. And in my head, I'm thinking, okay, he saw me cross the street. Any sane person would understand why I would cross the street. I'm not even on that side of the street for a good minute before I hear feet running on wet pavement right behind me. He's not doing this. He's not doing this. I don't even want to turn around because I know this dude is not running up on me at 5 in the morning and it's dark as hell and I'm scared as shit and all I got is this mother fork. Y'all, all I got is a fork. At this point in the movie, it'd be too late for me. You guys would be like, I don't know why you didn't listen. You should have just ran when I told you to run. That's the point in the movie where I'm at right now. I do turn around and I catch him. The car barely missed him and he's running towards me. I think he wanted the car sound to drown out his feet sound. Really smart. That dude really, he crazy, but he's smart. You know those people that crazy, but then they're smart too. Mm-hmm. So I catch him running in the street. Like I turned around and he's like already about to hit the sidewalk, and my heart started beating hella fast, and I like darted across the street. Like I never ran that fast in my life. If any of my gym teachers saw me that day, they'd be like, "This." I knew she was playing around. I knew she was faking it. They'd be pissed because I was never running like that in gym class. I was gone. I was so scared. Like I literally out loud in the middle of the street, I was like, "Oh hell no!" No joke. I was like, "I'm gone. I'm out of this bitch." I get back to the side of the street that has no light. I was like, should I call the police or what? So I decided to call a friend who was actually at my apartment. I wasn't that far away from my apartment anyway, so instead of calling the police, I decided to call him. And he answers the phone, and I'm like, "Yo, like, stay on the phone with me. This dude is crazy. Like, I crossed the street, and he followed me, and I crossed back." He was like, "Yeah, I'll stay on the phone with you, whatever, blah, blah, blah." He's in front of me on his side of the street. At one point, he tried to slow himself down by leaning down, and he like pretended to pick something up, and then as soon as his hand came up, he went straight to his ear like this. Bruh, there's nothing but air between his hand and his ear. He's just like this. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? How about now? Now? So we're coming to a light, and he crosses the street straight on his side of the street. But as soon as he crossed the street, he just stops. And he doesn't just like stop and like does something or like look around. He just crosses straight, right? he, cro- he crosses straight. It's funny now because I'm alive, but but in that moment, I thought I was gonna die. Listen, he doesn't stop like a regular person. He doesn't stop like a regular person. I can't even talk. He crosses the street straight, and then he just stops. This dude was a murderer. There's no other explanation. He was a murderer. He was sent there to murder me. I saw that he was not going to move. He was not going to budge until I crossed the street. And I was like, man, like, I could go home right now or I could go to class. So I cross the street, whatever, and I pass him. Big mistake. Big mistake, bro. I don't know what number mistake I'm on at this point, but let's just say I fucked up the whole night. Like as soon as I left my apartment, I knew I done fucked up. I'm on the phone with my friend, and I'm like, "Yo, like, I hope I make it. I hope I don't die." I hear footsteps again, and I turn around, and this dude is running across the street again. I ran across the street too. Like we kind of like passed each other in the middle of the street. So I told my friend, like, "You got get up, get out the bed, get outside, meet me. Like, just walk towards where I'm at." And I thought everything was cool. Didn't it seem like everything was gonna be cool right now, right? Like I'm already walking back home. This dude is going his way, right? Wrong. I turn around to look at this guy to see where he's at, and he's like telling me to come with him. Nah. Thank you for the invitation, though. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Good, bro. I'm good. I'm good, though. I'm good. Deuces. Just I'm good. He turns around and starts following me back the way we came on the other side of the street. And I'm like, "Bro, like, where are you? You got long ass legs. I know you playing around. My friend, he didn't know my area where I lived at, so he didn't know exactly which way I went. So it was kind of hard for me to explain that to him so that he could meet me. He followed me all the way back to the exact spot where I noticed him following me. And then my friend finally came out and met us at that spot too. And he was on the side that the dude was on. And I was like on the other side of the street, like, dude, that's him in front of you. Like, look. And he was like, oh shit, like weird. And I grabbed my friend's arm and I was like so relieved. And so I like looked behind my friend and back across the street to see where the dude was at. Yo, this dude had turned his whole body to face us, right? And he was just standing there hella still like this, just staring us down. My friend and I take the long way around because the guy was clearly trying to follow me all the way home. We passed my apartment and kind of took like a hidden path or whatever. Like he didn't see where we went at all because I was not trying to have this dude know where I live and stalk me. And the craziest part of this, even though it was all pretty crazy, was when I did see his face, he looked really similar to my ex boyfriend. That shit was crazy. So basically, the moral of the story is don't go anywhere at night. Bring your mace everywhere you go. Bring a fork. So yeah, you guys, that's my story time for this week. And don't forget to subscribe. I make videos every Monday. And I'll see you guys next time.